Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to Greenpool's channel. I am Yuji, a Japanese retiree and the author of Greenpool, Simple Lessons Learned in My Ordinary Life. This channel is dedicated to inspiring meaningful self-help actions and renewed strength, especially for those navigating setbacks in work or life and striving to regain their footing. Today's theme is unseen values. Let's talk about something we don't always think about. Assets. Not just the physical ones like money or property, but the invisible ones too, like love, trust, and purpose. Physical assets are usually about investing to get something back, like saving money or buying a house. But psychological assets are different. They are about giving without expecting anything in return, like when you help someone out or show genuine care. Here's the thing. We often take intangible assets like culture, morals, and traditions for granted because we can't see them. It's only when they start slipping away that we realize how important they are. Think about it. When cultural traditions fade or shared values break down, things can feel out of balance. But these invisible things play a huge role in how we live and connect with each other. And here's the cool part. When people find meaning or purpose in what they do, even if it's just a regular job, it can be super rewarding. That's the magic of intangible assets. They make life richer in ways you can't always measure. So if we can recognize and nurture these invisible treasures along with the tangible ones, we'll be setting ourselves up for a truly fulfilling life. In line with today's theme, I'll share 3 short related essays from my book Greenpool. Simply put, there are 2 types of assets that contribute to a fulfilling life. The first type includes physical assets, which can be acquired or converted into money. The second type consists of mental assets, such as compassion, empathy, respect, and other qualities that money cannot buy. To achieve happiness and address the various levels of human needs, both types of assets are essential and must be appropriately balanced. Increasing physical assets requires conscious investment in opportunities with the potential for returns. In contrast, building mental assets involves investing in important aspects of our humanity. without expecting any specific returns. These principles apply not only to personal life, but are also reflected in the practices of many well-established and successful businesses in the corporate world. We tend to underestimate the value of intangible aspects of life, as they often go unnoticed in our daily routines. However, it's only when an unexpected crisis strikes and causes irreparable damage to these intangible elements that we realize their immense importance. Whether it is peace, moral, the environment, or human relationships, these intangible aspects, when destroyed intentionally or unintentionally beyond a certain threshold where recovery is impossible, result in a cost that is too high to bear. To avoid such a dire scenario, it is imperative to remain vigilant and attuned to the signals of unfavorable changes in these intangible aspects that hold great value for us. People who find deep meaning in their work tend to have a clearer sense of purpose and a better understanding of the social impact of their efforts. This clarity makes it easier to set and achieve meaningful goals. Moreover, by recognizing the value of their contributions, individuals can enhance their self-worth, which in turn reduces anxiety and stress while boosting motivation. This concept extends beyond work. Those who discover positive significance in various aspects of life create a psychological virtuous cycle. Their actions driven by this mindset often lead to the results they aspire to achieve, reinforcing their sense of purpose and further enhancing their well-being. I hope today's essays resonated with you and offered a new inspiration. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time on the Green Pools channel. Until then, take care. また会いましょう。ありがとうございました。